All right. Grand Rising, people. Grand Rising. We are here in Newark. I'm a little late on getting started on the broadcast. We were doing some heavy-duty work with the beehives here. I'm here with a couple of brothers.
You see this too, right?
What's up?
This one dusted too.
Oh, okay. We gonna. That's better than the other one, though.
You think it is?
Yeah, that's better than the other one. Yeah, we're gonna. Y'all are on. We on live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm flipping it around.
Hey, Barry in the sky.
All right, guys. Say your name for the people.
Marcellus Counts coming to you here in the sky from the South Ward of Newark.
All right.
Antoine Meredith, East Orange, teacher up in Orange Board of Education.
No
Orange
doubt.
Township.
So, yeah, we getting our thing in here. We came on a little late. We meant to be on at 10. The Changemaker show was preempted today. We'll be back next week. But Urban Environmentalism is a separate channel. But, you know, same maker. Here, hold that for me, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
I did all the scraping.
cool. Sorry, I broke the dial, but we got to get to work here. Going to clean up. We had a beehive. You know, I don't like to keep them open too long. And yeah, something trying to get my hands. So. Yeah, I told y'all about my hands.
Yeah, they'll get you.
It's okay to get. Oh, it's okay for me to get stung, catch a couple of bites, but hands blow up like sausages.
Oh no,
Yeah,
can't have that.
Mine do. They do a little sausage. You be like, whoa. You think that had a heavy allergy or something.
Do you have places to put hives? Do you have places to put other hives? So say you do a split.
Right.
You have another place to put it.
I gotta work on it. Because places that are other hives are private locations and I'm limited.
Yeah.
And then the regulations have changed.
But you can't just put a hive in your yard.
Oh, you can, but you're supposed to report where your hives are by the state and everything, and then they have increased the requirements as in education for beekeeping, education, the amount of space, and quite honestly, I mean, you know that regulation off the top?
I haven't seen any new regulations, but
No, this is like 2 years old.
oh, okay, then.
Before that, you had to, you know, be a beekeeper. Now, in order to be a beekeeper, you're supposed to have education.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm not aware of that. Actually,
and the beekeeper, yes, definitely. And with the Beekeeper Association, you know, stood up to this change. And then what happened was, you know, it got quiet, and then they slid it in on us later on. You know, so it's basically just being more restrictive as a beekeeper.
hey, well, hopefully, you know, with this collective that we're building, we'll be able to stand up to them too.
That really isn't any better. So, really isn't.
And it is all right for the people some context on what we're doing right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, everyone. So right now we're trying to replace one of these hives. We had some damage from some mice that came in and ate up some stuff and messed up the boxes a little bit. So mice or rodent. So now we're just trying to, you know, kind of, the brother said, surgery.
So you know what's gonna happen here? So we need to, when I thought that box was clean, I looked at. I have to get, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that back at the bottom.
Put what back at the bottom?
I'll put this back at the bottom because it makes no sense to have it here. It's at the bottom.
So we don't even use this box.
We're not gonna use that. We're not gonna switch it out because this one is damaged last year. This one was damaged last year, so it's just a hole of the same nature in a different spot.
All right, so get some smoke here and with this one.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. I'm just lift the box.
But you still, if you're gonna put the bottom one on top, you still gotta take this off.
Oh no, okay. Absolutely.
So we see removing the cover. Now we see this beautiful hive.
I'll pull. And
Yep.
right after you.
Drop mine.
And now we're just, changing the orientation. Almost like, how you ever get a tire rotation, something like that. And we got one viewer. Thanks for sticking in there with us. We appreciate you being here.
Okay. Give a no bees.
Yeah, you need some smoke?
Yeah, a little smoke right on this end. Around the other side. I got this side down. Yeah, that's what
You are definitely a master, man.
right there. A little bit of a gap, but I still caught mine. It's all right.
Yeah. All right. Very nice, gentlemen.
Go ahead, pick up some smoke on that end.
Hey, for that joiner, that viewer that just joined us. So right now we're just doing a little, hive inspections, making sure the hives are all good. We're entering the spring, so getting ready to get prime time for foraging and things like that.
All right, so I'll make a note. Need a box, a blue box for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, that was kind of haphazard.
Which one? This one here?
So I'm saying that first one, that one, I was just telling him, giving the report.
Yep.
On it was haphazard on his own building.
Oh, I see.
We build out on the frames a lot. So the top box ended up, you know what?
Dang, get in there. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh,
So that
no.
hive is, we got them amped.
Good to go.
So, you ready to inspect this one? You smoke the front? Now this one, this box, you're going to see how it is. Go ahead, sir. See,
Man,
so,
this is beautiful.
get that.
I'm on the wrong side of this.
Yeah. No, you can get up. You can come over to the
Yeah, I
side.
need to come onto the side because I'm
Yeah.
right in the flight path.
Now, I want you to feel this box right here because no. This is this. Yeah, you're gonna pull this off. Heavy, right? You know why it's heavy? For the honey.
That's what we like to hear.
Now, this is last season's honey.
Get out.
Because I tell people, I'm a beekeeper, not a bee haver. Like,
I got a kick out of that last night.
Yep. Feel how heavy that is?
Oh, yes, sir.
Hey, thank you for that new view. We're continuing doing our hive inspections.
This is the edition of urban environmentalism. If you want to get into, like last year, if 2020 didn't show you that you needed to be self-sufficient,
Yes, sir.
take charge of your own health,
Yes, sir.
take charge of your own intake, have a way to feed yourself, and so forth. I don't know what will.
Hey, and it's all right if I go on Instagram Live too?
I mean, it's They might have built out some honey in here. Like I was telling him, most people say bad beekeeper for this right here. I will overwinter with the strip in.
Okay.
And the reason being is I've gone into the winter with a very low count, come out of the winter with a higher count.
Yeah.
Leave the strip in, queen's not laying eggs during that time. It's just doing the mite prevention.
And hey,
You have
folks.
another hot tool, or that's it?
Hey, y'all. We're here with these brothers over here.
Now this hive right here is thriving. It looks very well built.
You want to come around this way because if you in a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Y'all see these beautiful bees?
So now, like I was saying, if last year didn't show you, but it's really about taking your own environment into your own hand. Here, you know how to use this?
Yep.
In between the frames?
Yep.
I'm about to put on my real gloves.
Smoke them and chases it down.
Continue that conversation.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
And, brother, would you mind introducing yourself one more time for the Instagram, please?
Again, Antoine Meredith.
Yep. And we got this brother, he's a school teacher out in Orange. So he's out here to learn more that he could bring out to his students. You know, everybody knows me at Apiary in the Sky. We're all about education. We're all about, improving the community and finding ways to, make this information more accessible and make it, make it fun, So I'm happy to be out here today. These proud, educated brothers, and hopefully we can continue to help each other.
They say you should not leave this around because
The bird comb.
it attracts rodents and all that stuff.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So these are just hive inspections. We're just getting into the hive. We're just trying to, get a look at what's been going on. We got a master beekeeper, I'll say here. So, he's very knowledgeable about, just the different operations, what it takes, how stuff is moving. Yeah.
You direct me, all right?
You're doing a great job.
I'm loving this, man.
All right.
Trust me, I'm loving this. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. And they are active. They're being nice to us right now.
That's super glue. Propolis. That's what they make to seal up all the little open spaces.
Hey, I have a question too.
Together.
What about wood glue? Do you use wood glue to put the boxes together? Nails. I had a brother, we were talking, I was wondering if like the wood glue or just trying to keep as least chemicals out as possible. So we're just talking about, maybe not using wood glue anymore. Yeah, careful.
No problem. Try the other side. Over there. Up top. Yep.
Oh man, this is awesome. See, folks, so like I said, we're just doing an inspection, just looking in, just seeing how folks are doing after the wintertime. Oh, and we just had some other viewers just join us. Thanks a lot.
You know what? Let's go with somewhere else. You thought.
It's coming out. It's coming out. If you cry while I pull.
Yeah, see.
Me being a novice.
So what you're seeing is, the bees get in there with propolis, honey, beeswax. They kind of seal it up to prevent, outside unwanted guests, but also to kind of keep everything sealed and tight.
know what? I'm going another way. Because the whole thing is that they might have built cross.
Oh, tell me about that.
Meaning that sometimes they're not built. They're building how they want to build. So they might build into the other frame.
Yeah.
And it's bulked out into the other frame. So pulling it might damage a lot of the wax that they got laid and the eggs and so forth. So
Like from the first one we pulled up,
right,
seen all the marble and silver coming in.
Yep.
Nice.
But when you go in here every week,
now, I don't go.
It's going to be less likely that they have a chance to build it this summer.
Right. Exactly.
Actually, that's a good
And
question. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
What's the question?
I was saying, how often do you do inspections, like in a regular, like spring, summer, when stuff is active?
I come 7 to 10 days. I'm looking at the hive and seeing what's
Okay.
happening with it.
Okay.
But I'm not. My inspection isn't necessarily pulling all the frames up.
Hey, you want to say hello to the camera, brother? You're holding up the hive. Looking very nice. Looking very nice. Very, very natural and organic.
Got some honey on it. And I'm doing like you, right? Looking for eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, you got some pollen, some bee bread, some honey. Ooh, wee. And they're not getting too happy right now. Just for the folks, y'all not here, so y'all can't tell. But we're kind of robbing the hive right now, and they are getting into defense mode for sure. You might be able to hear that intense buzzing. This is why safety is so important. You got to have your full suit.
Okay, you got cap brood, you got larvae, you got all stages right here, and whoop, you can see eggs. You see the larva coming up, then you see the ones really low. If you look at those ones that are really low, you can actually see a little dot in there.
Down on the grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, those are some beautiful baby eggs, actually. Beautiful larvae. One of the bees tried to give me a kiss.
Little fish.
Yeah, tried to give me a kiss.
I don't see eggs though. I might.
You see the larvae though, right?
Yeah, I see the larvae.
Okay, cool.
Look at, all right, you're going to see the stages. You'll see it as they're lower. It's just a little tiny speck.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to actually have it in the light to see it.
Yeah. Now we're going back into the hive.
Oh, yeah. Lots of cat brood. Lots of cat brood. Very healthy hive.
Very healthy.
Okay. Yeah, the egg is not that easy to spot. But there's a lot here. Let's see. I mean, you definitely would never catch it with the camera. But you see that I have a little jelly at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. These are beautiful, man.
With jelly at the bottom.
Yeah.
You might not be able to see the little speck because that's not hard. That's not easy to see.
Yeah.
But you got different stages, so we do have an active queen.
You just set this down.
So either one, either way.
Yeah, that's really nice. That brood pattern is excellent.
For the queen. This looks like one full of honey. I want to look at that one if you don't mind.
The queen ain't necessarily where the honey is.
No, I know. I just want to see what the honey looked like.
Good.
Oh, yeah. That's the, oh, hey.
Oh my gosh, that is all honey, y'all. And I don't know if y'all can really tell between cat brood and honey, but okay, cool. Yep, there you go.
Nice.
Oh man.
See that? The honey is capped and brown. The larvae is puffy and got white and so forth. I mean,
yep.
So these are bees about to be born. This is the food.
This is their food. And it's another one there and probably the last one. Ooh. Can you look down in there?
Yeah.
You can see that's all cat.
Yeah, this is all
cat
cat.
honey on the end.
Beautiful.
Yep.
This
so
is
the
really
queen
beautiful.
is hanging out in the center.
The nucleus. The nucleus of the hive.
I can look at that. Yeah, look at this one. Yeah. Let me take them home, man. No, I'm serious.
This little charcuterie board.
He's like, I'm serious.
No, I'm totally serious.
But you said you left this in the hive intentionally so they could do well for the winter.
What's that?
I said you said you left this honey in the hive intentionally so that they could
Not down. I mean, this all brood chamber anyway. That's the honey. You don't mess with that anyway.
Okay,
I left the actual honey box on.
Woo. I'm gonna put you on the spot. How heavy do you think one of these frames are? You know what I'm saying, when they're filled with honey?
One of these frames?
Yeah. Or do they usually weigh by like the hive?
7 pounds.
Yeah. Full of honey. Yeah. If it's full frame, because I'm gonna tell you, I used to.
Right now, this is about 10 pounds.
10 pounds?
Right now.
And
this only one side fall, and the other side about a third.
When I was young and strong, when I was a little cocky about everything, I didn't use honey supers.
Okay.
I used full supers for the honey chamber. I put the queen blocker in and full honey super and have a 110-pound box of honey.
Holy!
Like, it's just ridiculous the amount of weight.
Yeah.
That
They accumulate from like such small stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to clean these out a little bit as we go.
This is awesome, brother. Thank you so much for inviting me.
With you, man. I'm a neat freak.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's different. Well, I tell you, I'm a sloppy beekeeper, meaning that I let the bees do their thing because they're gonna do it in nature.
Exactly.
I kind of,
Exactly.
I just fill them out. But there's no. Let's take this first box. The being orderly is all beekeeping is a personality.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what I mean?
You're so right, man.
Every person, there's no wrong. Well, if you're a bee haver, you're doing it wrong. If your bees die every year at a high rate, outside the rate of what's happening in your area and in general in beekeeping, you're probably a bee haver. And it means you're just doing what you want to do and not paying attention to what the bees need and how that works.
100%.
But again, I don't want to cry nature, boy. If you want to survive, you better get back to nature, boy. Folks, get back into the environment. Like a place like Newark shouldn't have it. We talked about last year. What they call it, pre-existing conditions.
Yes. Yeah.
Read all the license plates around where we live. What do they say?
Pennsylvania,
No.
New York.
Jersey. I'm talking about a Jersey plate.
The Garden State.
It says Garden State.
Was named that for a reason.
It was exactly.
It was named that for a reason.
Exactly. But
Nice, full groups.
Hey, yo, I'm getting ready to get up off the live. I had a great time with y'all. I'm glad that y'all got a few moments to witness, some of this greatness. Hey, brothers, y'all mind telling me y'all names one more time so we can close this out?
Royston Allman.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And this one's mine. This is yours.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
On the bottom right there.
Yeah. So this one might be
right.
We might be right for a pull-off of friends. So what we're going to do? Yeah, this might be right for a. This might be right for. Huh? Yeah.
They will get you through that thing too. They will get you.
Yeah. Oh, I was preaching and I stopped. Hold on, what I was saying?
But
stage.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, we talk about pre-existing conditions and all that. Just imagine if you had. Next week, we're gonna split this hive. Somewhere in the week, you want to make sure you want to see what the brood looks like on the bottom. The reason being is you already got queen cells in the top. in the top. So I think that's enough of the inspection. You
look like all honey over here. I don't want to see honey.
Then we're taking. Oh, I thought it was something like 7 here. I need another. Let's go back.
I'm just sitting here amazed.
No, seriously, man. Seriously. This is
I
amazing.
don't see drones though.
Oh no, drones are dead.
Yeah, they're
not making any right now.
Yeah.
There's another queen cell.
They might just now be the drone. They pick the drones. They kill the drones are dead.
But maybe not all of them, no, because if she's laying, that means she's
Oh no.
She's reproducing with him, right? Maybe.
No, she don't reproduce with her own.
Oh,
Let me
interesting.
tell you a little story. This is why it's important. That would be incest.
Yeah.
With her own drones.
Oh, that's a good point.
What happens is a queen. Yeah. A queen. A queen will do a mating flight, right? She only does one mating flight in her life. She's going to go out and she's going to mate with 10, 15, 20 drones from other hives when she's young. She's going to stock up all that sperm, and over a 3 to 5 year life, she will distribute and fertilize the sperm that she got on her mating flight. So, calling a sister a queen bee is really a compliment.
This guy.
Well, you really know what the queen bee does.
Yeah.
Unless that's how, that's how she,
That's how some queens get down, huh?
That's how some queens get down. But you gotta be righteous about it.
She taking one for the team.
Take care of your own. No, but that's nature with the bee. Let's put. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna take this. Put this down. We're not gonna flip. One, two, three. This is gonna be very stiff.
What are you trying to do?
No, I want to inspect the bottom.
Oh, and I'm messed up. I'm back in that flight path. Sorry about that. Sorry, beast.
Oh, you gotta.
I was being, hopeful.
Can I ask about this the corrugated entrance? The metal entrance.
Oh, that's to keep the mice out.
Oh, okay. That's to
keep rodents out, keep the mice out, and control the gateway so that the guard bees, everybody got a job, right?
Yeah.
The guard bees, the smaller the entrance, the smaller the line of defense.
And I like this because it's still open. Like with the ones that come with the hives, it's too small. I'm saying because then they're all fighting to get in and out. And we're gonna take those strips out, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
See, this is what I was telling you. I try to stay balanced. That's been I guess because I'm a Libra, that's my thing for life. And I hear people talking about natural beekeeping. Natural beekeeping is when the bees go out there and build their own hive, and you ain't messing with it. Okay? What we know is this, that things have been introduced to the bee in the last basically 40 years.
Yeah.
Changed the whole game, as in gorilla mice.
Yes.
So those mice changed the game. Before that, you could just take your bees, put them out, and
they're gonna handle it. Yeah.
Why do they need our help right now? They need our help based on environmental changes. Some speculate that it's cells and whatever. And
honey.
Yeah, this is honey. Okay.
Woo.
Some would speculate that it's cell towers and this.
Oh,
and
the
that.
5G, yeah.
But but what I just say is, the mite is the biggest threat to honeybee.
Hey, we just had a shout out from one of the viewers. Thank you so much.
So when it comes to, I would use essential oils.
Okay.
But I would also use those strips that are commercially made.
Okay.
And never use the same one in the season.
Got it.
I mean,
same type of treatment. Yeah.
All those different treatments. Test them for your mites. Test them for the mites. This one had basically a zero mite count. All three of these hives. So
zero mite count?
Basically, I'm gonna say basically a zero mite count because I had one mite drop out of 200. So whatever that is, that's what it was.
Well, that sounds awesome. I mean, they're here and kicking, so.
So the beekeeper who have used all natural essential oils all year, I just got to learn from you.
Yeah.
I got to see what you did because the people that I know who want to do that, he buys every year. So at the end of the day, what are you really doing?
Yeah.
So if you buy bees, 3,000 of them turned into 50,000 of them, 50,000 die because you wanted to be all natural.
Yeah. Without really knowing how to be all natural.
Right. You got to build it up.
Yeah.
Now, I enjoy all natural, using the natural stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't went to the extreme of saying all 3 treatments. If I do 3 treatments in a year, I'm going to make them all natural.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to risk that right now. If I do 2 and the count comes out after those 2 and there's nothing there, then I'll go into the winter with, another. So I haven't done all natural. I haven't met the beekeeper that has all natural and has a retention rate.
Well, I can't wait to introduce you to our Atlanta folks because they're doing all natural right now, and they are getting some very exciting results. Okay. Very exciting results. And they basically told me that they told me that a big part of like how they've been working with it is working to split the hives at the right times, because they just told me a bunch about how Varroa it kind of is tied to the population growth. So they were saying they split their hives and they kind of work with them that way. Okay. And even they said about what they feed them. Like they feed them. I think you also said too, like a honey and water solution. Yeah.
So something's going on where they're not even messing with this side of the house.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. They're building out. And look, you see these black panels. That's where it seems like in that one they building partially on those black panels. And right now on the bottom box, I saw no eggs being laid. So on this one, where's my screw at? Sorry. My screw is on the base, not in the box. This one, what I think we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom box and put it on the bottom. And see what the queen does if she builds up into these and starts laying eggs in these. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a whole flip around.
Oh, wow. That's going to be sweet. So you're going to say you're going to do that next week?
No, we're going to do this right now. Flip. We're going to take this box, this brood was, and put it on the bottom.
Got it. And then the honey comes up.
They didn't lay anything on that. You know what I'm saying? The queen will move up laying the eggs, hopefully. If she lays it in 2, that's one thing. This box has 3 brood chambers on it. So they did a lot of storage in the bottom of honey. And they didn't utilize, in the other hives, they didn't even build out the whole thing. So I'm going to stop using these black ones.
Okay, so no black. Don't like black. Plastic, right, too, right?
Plastic.
Plastic, okay. So your idea is that they're putting honey in the bottom and they're putting the brood. So when you switch them, they're going to start to work their way up.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing is in the brood chamber. You go and do what they normally do is they put the honey on the outside and put the eggs within the center, and they haven't been doing that.
They're doing what they want to do.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the fact that you have these black panels. They don't seem to be taken to it too well.
That's interesting. Very interesting. What do you think about the queen excluder? Because I've heard a number of people saying, "Oh, I don't even use that," and then some people are like, "Oh, I swear by the queen excluder." So,
but I'm gonna say this: I've not used a queen excluder before, and I got eggs in my honey soup.
No, don't want that.
So, that's that. You get eggs in your honey. You can't spin that honey out. You can't do anything with it. Oh.
That is super, man.
No pun intended.
Hey, when we get this group together, we're gonna have to be careful because I'm gonna be beat punts all of us. I know myself already.
Okay, yeah. Good balance for me. You see, I do. He's like, I don't know, we got to clean that up.
Might as well, because
No doubt. Yeah, it's harder to pull out and so forth.
When you do it every time.
And that's a dark color
cone. You sound like my dad.
Oh, was your father a keeper as well?
No, my dad was a carpenter. But he saw this.
Hey, craftsman, either way.
I was about to say, he's like, you do a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
And you ain't got a lot of work to do.
Craftsman.
At the end of the day, it's just you just keep it going as you go.
That's awesome.
I used to, I used to have to mow stuff. And he was like, and I'd wait, and the grass would be all high, and I'd get the front lawn and the back lawn.
Oh, man.
Boy, if you did that side and that side in the front, and then next week you do the back. And you know what I mean? Like, but you wait until it's all jacked up. I'm yelling, and you taking hours to do what you could have done in a few minutes each day.
Well, not with a lawn, but yeah.
Man, you're lying about that. I'm trying to get better about living. Because sometimes,
I'm just OCD. Well, not even OCD. I'm just
thorough.
It's thorough.
You're thorough. That's it. Thorough.
It's the teacher in me.
Yeah. That's somebody who leads by example. You know what I'm saying? Because you always got.
That's the right word. That's the word we used to use back in the day. He thorough.
Yeah.
He thorough from when Pumas was around.
Yeah.
He thorough from Suede Pumas.
I'm thinking about getting me some Pumas. Getting me some more Pumas.
He thorough from back in Suede Puma and Lee's days. You know what I'm talking about?
Ryan,
that's the word we used to use. I'm thorough.
No, because I had somebody say that recently. They said the same thing. They were talking about being OCD, and it's not thorough. The word is thorough.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, 100%. And you see me, I'm still kind of forming my practice.
That's your crew back in the day. Your people you hang around, they keep you right.
Yeah.
There's not a standard.
Yeah.
If there's no standard, everybody just falls.
Yeah. See, and we get into a whole different conversation. I can't wait to get into those conversations.
Look, the whole thing is the bee is an analogy of community life.
Yeah.
See, this queen right here, this hive will give its life to protect its queen. You know what I mean?
Right, get some
and the whole thing is that everything about the hive is about the next generation. It's not about the bee, the individual bee itself. That's why, when a bee stings you, it dies. So if it feels like you threatening the hive, it's going to come sting you. It's not thinking about the politics of, is he really trying to...
Yeah.
Is my life worth? Yeah, is my life worth my children? It's no question.
Such a good point. Such a good point.
Wait for a second.
Such a good point.
Switch out. I'm gonna pull this box up.
Yeah, let me know how I could be of assistance. You gotta detach the bottom.
Keep forgetting about putting this son.
Woo. And this is awesome. Brother has some very, 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 very kind bees. They've been being nice to us. Well, they've been being nice to me at least. Oh, you see that big old spider? Y'all see that big old spider? Oh, wait. Bees better get that. Y'all better get that big old spider.
That's why they know to stay under the hive.
Yeah, right? You ain't lying about that. Become bee food.
So now, just pull that up.
Okay.
Put this right here.
Was that the? That's not the one that was just on the bottom, right?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
This was the one in the second one.
Just double checking.
It's the second box. Matter of fact, second box, and then I'm gonna take the third box. I'm gonna be really adventurous here. I didn't even look at it. Let me take a look at it before I do it. You didn't even take a look at it. Nope. This is the first. This was the top box, which I believe is all center built out.
I'm sorry.
The center.
Would you mind grabbing the phone real quick? I'm not gonna take a moment.
I can't see anything, but I'll point it in the general direction.
You can't see it.
Nah, like between the veil. Okay, I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to do it. I'm going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this center.
Is there a bee in here on my forehead?
No.
That's a sweat bee. You're not doing nothing on there, right?
No, they got a little bit of honey laid out there. Let's see what they're doing in the center. That's what it is.
Leave that one out.
Leave that. Let's see what they're doing in the center. In the center one. That's what I'm trying to story. Now hold in. There was a queen excluder between. There was a queen excluder between. Was it between the second and third box? A lot of honey here. Yep. I don't think I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna leave this one on top. They put honey in it. Before the honey super, they put more honey, and there was a queen excluder. More honey. More honey.
I'm gonna take one of them home with me.
Now, which one? Nice is the nonprofit. You have a separate name
No.
for it? Nice.
Ampere Civic Improvement Association is a nonprofit.
Okay.
NICE is Neighbors and Community Empowered, which was built out of the fact that I wanted to, instead of just having a for-profit company, I wanted to have a social impact.
Yeah.
So with NICE, we're going to be teaching urban agriculture. We want to get a collective of beekeepers that are about stimulating the urban environment and teaching our young people what's happening, organic pest control, soil rejuvenation, native plant, shrubs, and trees, the things that will reduce our rate of asthma, those oxygen scrubbing earth, oxygen scrubbing, air scrubbing, I should say. Yeah, we want to do this on the top. Air scrubbing trees, air scrubbing soil. See, our soil right now, when I grew up, your mom used to say you smell like outside. Now you just smell dirty. You played outside all day. There's a smell in the air that you can smell. You still can smell in some areas if the soil is vibrant. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this.
I did another project a moment ago. We saw there was a bunch of honey in the hive. There was a bunch of cool stuff that we had going on, but I lost that video, so I had to come back out. So grateful to be here with these brothers and with the bees. The bees have been very nice to us today. They've been very nice to us today. I know that both brothers got stung, but I haven't got stung yet, so I'm trying, keep it strong. Yeah, but this has definitely been awesome. Definitely two intelligent brothers. We got my brother right here who's a school teacher out in Orange. So definitely looking to see how he can bring some resources and information back to his students. It's very nice to be in the company of very, socially conscious and intelligent people. So now this is the second hive that we inspected. The first one had some problems, and they're gonna have to reach one of those deep boxes on that one. This one's looking good, but we're trying to,
Just clean it up a little bit.
clean it up, neaten it up, and we were looking for it. My brother was looking for the queen at one point. See all that honey? Yeah, that's all honey, yo. But we did a little comparison earlier between brood and honey.
Wish I had something clean.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, we did a little comparison earlier. Honey is flat, and brood is, it's like popping. It's like like bumpy, like more texture.
Yep.
Thank y'all, Newark's Jog. Hey, my man Boris. Good to see you. We got Denise. Thank y'all for stopping by. Hey, Boris, I was just telling everybody about how we was doing some inspections. We're in Newark right now. We out on 8th Street. Out on 8th Street, right by the Garden of Hope, and we on Central Avenue. What's the name of this garden, actually, brother? Does it have a name? Martin Luther King. Early. Hey, listen, you like it, I love it, man. You say it's that, that's what it is. Urban League Garden.
Call my daughter.
All right, y'all. We getting ready to sign off. Be back to work. I just wanted y'all to make sure y'all got an opportunity to see some of the great work happening in the city.
You did the flip of the blue boxes.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see this right here is just a whole lot of honey. This right here, this can sustain this population. I'm gonna talk to some people.
Hey, Ma, what's up? It's a bee suit. Look where I'm at. In the beehive. This is on 8th Street and Central Avenue in Newark, right around the corner from where you grew up. Yeah. A friend of mine does beekeeping, so he invited me. We're in here playing with the bees. This is the second hive. I'm gonna call you back when we open up the third one so you can see. We just show honey. The next one he opened, I'll show you the honey. Is it honey on this one, bro?
Oh, this is actually a honey soup.
All right. Once you put this one up, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Excuse me.
Was it honey? Yeah, it's honey in there. Yeah. I was trying to get him to give me some, but he said this ain't the right type of frame to get it. So yes, he said these live through the winter. Oh yeah, that's all honey. See that, Mom?
See, when you put the queen separator in this, what you get.
You see that?
Oh, I gotta get some
Taking
pictures
that
of
one home with me.
I gotta get some pictures of that.
Yeah, leave that one out.
Leave
that one out, bro. I'm gonna go take the cheese off and take that one home.
He's serious though. That's the whole point.
I'm totally serious. I'm totally serious.
Oh,
but I'll call you back, Mom. Love you too. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm serious. You see them ran down in here?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, that's squish bees. They'll find it.
Yeah, all right, let me
And can you tell me what the acronym NICE stands for? One more time, I'll spell it out.
NICE, Neighbors and Community Empowered.
Okay, neighbors and
Now, I'm going to
community.
tell you something. That name, oh, don't let me forget my elder's name right now. Goodness gracious, it'll come to me. But what happened, I was involved in a group when Mayor Baraka first took over. I was at the Retail Center, and it was a group of nonprofits coordinating together, and we were coming up with names. And goodness, the elder got to forgive me. She's involved with POP.
Oh,
She's involved with POP.
Is it
beautiful sister.
the sister with the she got glasses and long hair?
Light skin.
Yep.
Elder.
Yep.
Black woman. Yeah.
Dang, what's this lady's name? Oh yeah, so we gotta make sure we remember her name.
What happened was she came up with a few acronyms. Brilliant mom. She came up with a few acronyms for that group. And I voted for the group name to be nice.
Oh yeah, let me get some pictures of that. I need to see that, honey.
Let me get it to you.
That is
I'm
no
gonna
good.
get it.
For real?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it to you. We're gonna let you have it. You asked for it so many times, you like,
I ain't shy.
I'll pull one of those.
I ain't shy. I'll pull one of those.
We'll pull one of them blank ones and stick it in place.
Again, what are you gonna do with all this honey?
Oh no, we're gonna spit it out. Yeah. We're gonna spit it out and sell it.
Do you mind if I see?
Oh.
This honey supers are for. You see the bees have plenty of food. Oh my gosh, this stuff is good. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, that's high.
This is beautiful.
I took the top off by mistake.
Steak.
Yeah. I'm gonna go wash this off.
Okay.
This looks like termites might be. This one. So you
Hey y'all, we lit. That's honey. No, excuse me. That's money.
see right here?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ants or something. I'm gonna wash this one off real quick.
Yeah. So the sister, I know I got a phone number in my phone. She came up with the acronym. One was love. Life. Love is for everyone. That's the acronym. When I voted for nice, I turned to the elder. I said, "Sister, I want to use that name. I'm gonna always give you credit for it." She said, "Go right ahead." And I know I did get her a shirt when we did the nice thing.
This is beautiful, man.
I can't believe. I'm sorry. It's not my heart. It's my head.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. I know.
I'm not saying I am it for the benefit of the elder.
Cause she be out there with Larry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. I always remember because I remember him like a pair.
Do they clean this off? Huh? Do they clean that off? They'll clean all that.
Yeah, the beekeeper brush it off.
I mean, but before they start getting down and dirty with it.
Oh, do the bees clean it up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They gonna clean everything up.
Nice.
They gonna clean everything.
Only thing I didn't bring anything up. Hold this in.
We'll find a plastic bag and just throw it on in there.
I got one in my truck.
That is awesome. Oh, and you put that right back into the honey super?
Yeah, this is. Oh, this is a wrong side thing on a flame. I thought I had a honey flame. What the heck? Am I tripping? Yeah, I thought I had a honey flame.
Okay.
I don't know where you put that. Open it and stretch so you get. Oh, that's what happened. You open it and stretch and you went to the next one. So here's.
I hope that thing posts this time, man.
All right, now I'm gonna put this.
Yeah.
This is a honey. There's case about that one.
No.
You see the side different in that.
No, I was saying, now I know you still talked about not having to be so careful and clean and stuff like that. So stuff sitting out here and that like that. You're like, oh, I can just throw that from one hive to another.
That wasn't my choice.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't my choice because a lot of this equipment is, cleanliness is like they say that you got.
Yeah.
No, cleanliness is always this is. See, now we're getting into some politics.
Yeah.
This is Urban League lot. They initially got this is equipment that bought over there.
I see.
And
I see.
when as person like yo, you put it in the basement, you know, that's all those things.
Got it. No problem. I definitely know what that's like. And brother, I can't wait to get really like to you already got exactly a lot of the factors that I'm going for incorporated to your organization. So I just see this partnership being like next level, man. I think they've been sleeping on you, man. They need to give you a lot more respect.
No, I mean, man, and it's like everything's about self-respect.
Yeah.
That's really it. There's nobody gonna give you that.
That's
And
a
the whole
fact.
thing is, you know, in the community, I'm gonna say this. What's funny to me is we got political figures like, oh, it's almost like this. And I don't know if it's intentional. It sounds like what you're doing is cute. You know what I mean? But the question is, there was a lot of talk this past year about, is that?
Oh no, that's on you.
Okay. There's a lot of talk last year about the Black agenda. And here's my question to everyone. If food, clothing, shelter, and your health is not on the Black agenda, my question to you is, what does your local politician have to contribute to the Black agenda from Black communities? Because honestly, we could ask Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders all about a Black agenda, but there's not one emanating from a city like East Orange that is 90% Black. There is, because of Ras Baraka, I gotta say, in Newark, there is a radiance of a Black agenda. If I went to Ras Baraka and said, tell me what your contribution to a Black agenda is, I know he could rattle off a few things, starting with, for instance, community oversight of police forces. That's something he's been on before he was mayor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
any other urban environment, we have to ask ourselves, what is your contribution to the Black agenda?
Yeah.
And not only in words, what are you working on that can now be contributed to from your city to your county to your state to national, where you're connecting with other communities and able to share what you've learned and through what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is not being done.
Yeah.
So when you have Black farmers, Black beekeepers talking about health, prosperity, learning basics of entrepreneurism, and you talk to me like I'm doing something cute.
Yeah.
You know,
You're changing the world. You're changing the world. You know,
the most
one bee at a
thing
time.
you can do, they say, is really grow your own food.
Yeah.
Because right now, they get you out of the mindset of just basic capitalism.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hey man, thank you for those words, man. Thank you for those words.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Oh, Lord.
Got it?
Yeah, I had to put it in. So what happened was, the frame you had me was a full frame. It was a deep. So I had to go in and get a clean. Here's that one stinks. But these honey supers
Okay.
are underneath it.
You smelled it.
Yeah, that's
I peeked
that's
in
garbage.
I didn't catch that. So what would cause it to smell like just rotten mold? Got it.
Down here in the elements.
No good.
But again.
But you know what? Bees will clean it out.
Oh yeah, these are clean out. You don't want to give
But
them.
you don't want
to give them disease.
Yeah.
To work with.
Yeah.
A little mold.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no, this one was always facing that way. Right?
They're not coming. They're not. If you were trying to catch a swarm, they're not gonna come there to whatever. So back to, like I was saying, and that's not really the movement. This is just something that just caught me. And the first way I got introduced to this was through an organization called REFAL. Respect to that organization, Reconstructive Economics for African Liberation. And they had introduced me to Beekeepers. And we were looking at a model I read about before I actually joined them. In Chicago, they were doing a program with returning citizens, ex-cons, and high-risk youth. And they were teaching entrepreneurs, and this created so much momentum because they were creating products and so forth. And they got, it's a paradigm shift mentally to get into this. And then it grew into the gardening and so forth.
Beautiful, man. So
I like
beautiful.
to tell people also, we talk about gardening all the time.
You like
It ain't
that?
so much about the garden. Yeah, I like it. I saw your technique. I saw your technique. He got technique over there. He said you like that. That's how feral cats talk to you.
Yeah.
Show you that. Like that.
I know you see
like
that.
No,
I know you
because
see
it
that.
caught you off guard.
Yeah. I
mid-conversation.
was like, all right. Yeah. But I like that stuff. That's what I was saying. But
The momentum, the reentry and stuff. Yeah.
The reentry program. But one thing that Jan Zentech, he's from the Essex County. Goodness gracious, Essex County. He's down with Rutgers. Essex Cooperative Extension. There it is.
Got it.
And Jan was like, talking about, what he really thinks will be valuable in the community is not just approaching it about urban farming, but horticulture. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you change someone's economics, you can change their diet. You could be as health conscious as you want, but if your pocket don't change, you're not going to Whole Foods to buy your food. Your option's still going to be all these little fast food spots in your area.
You a beef patch.
Yeah.
Get ready to pop a little.
Okay. You smoked it, right?
Yeah, I just smoked the top and let that set up in there for a second.
So horticulture is economic. You can sell flowers and make a lot of money.
So tell me about this. Especially with the work we're getting ready to get into. What are some of the things we're going to be getting into this season that's going to kind of get more people on board, kind of allow us to be able to scale up a little bit to be able to reach more folks?
Well, what we're introducing this year is the whole beekeeping cooperative, honey manufacturing cooperative. Bottling was nice. I will teach the beekeeping. I will show people the beekeeping and basically show economic path. It's really honestly built for you to show them entrepreneurism. You want to get them a bank account in an industrial bank at a black bank. You want to take them and show them how to take basic books and what a hive costs, what a hive will produce, what your income versus your debits, your assets, and all that, how that works out. So they're able to see the frame of business. I would like to be able to, when we're back open again, is have different beekeepers at different farmers markets. While you don't have a hive at this time, we can provide you with the honey, and then as your hive produces, you can now use our bottling and labeling at a lower cost because of how we buy things in order to sell your honey.
Yeah.
Right? And we just ask it for, like I said, not compete for 3 years.
Yeah.
Competition is good, but a lot of times in our community, what somebody do is they'll meet you and they try to run off with your idea. Now you got the person who originated the idea floundering. That person, ain't nobody thriving that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Thriving comes through unity and creativity, not through trying to be competitive all the time.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. I mean, I know. I mean, there's so few of us as black beekeepers that, cooperation over competition, you know what I'm saying, every day.
Look, it's a young brother. I don't know his name. No. Oh, wow. Okay. I got to take this call.
Video a couple minutes for me. I know y'all doing your thing there. I'm trying to get it.
Yeah.
Do it on yours as long as I wish to exchange numbers and send it to me.
What time is it, y'all? Okay, we're going to end this right now because we did a whole lot of talking already for over an hour and we kind of fell behind on what had to be done. So we're going to end this live. You see this to end? All right, thanks for joining us, people. What you need?
I just want to give you